Laptop chip level repair training, module L3. This is INTERSOFT Institute online training. We will discuss today's the chapter 6, understanding the laptop schematic diagram, types of diagram and original device manufacturer, that is an ODM. First of all, understanding the laptop schematic diagram. In a diagram there is a four different types of diagrams, means different users manual, service manuals, block diagram, schematic and datasheet. First we have to understand what is a user manual. User manuals are for the operating manuals. Service manuals are for the opening basic service, no repairing, only the parts replacement will be there. Service manual, only opening and closing of parts, laptop, like that. In a laptop, if you find a block diagram, means whole chip detail in a one page. Before the schematic diagram there will be a block diagram which indicate the connections of different ICs, not with the pin out but main connections, that CPU is connected with NOT bridge, like that will be written on the block diagram. Schematic diagram means complete chip and pin detail connection. You can see the schematic diagram, that is a complete chip and pin detail connections, where whole the chips, every pin, connection method, control, ground, VCC, all those will be shown in the schematic diagram. It will be at least of minimum 35 up students, 35 up page, and the block diagram is a single page. Service manual also 30-40 up page. Users manual, how to use a motherboard or how to use the laptop, how to use a mobile, that is a users manual. And one more thing is a data sheet, is a single chip complete detail with the volt, temperature, pin out, that is an inside of the ICs, what is the function, that is a data sheet. So data sheet, then schematic, then block diagram, service manual and users manual. So first we have to understand the difference. We will show you the schematic diagram. What is a schematic diagram? Service manual we already seen in the L1 laptop basic service. In the laptop basic service we will use the service manual. Here we will go on the schematic diagram. Normally the laptop are manufacturing ODM, original device manufacturer, or original design manufacturer or original device manufacturer. The laptop ODM means national brand laptop on the market such as Dell, HP, Toshiba, Compaq, Lenovo, Acer, Sony, etc. None of these companies actually manufacture their own laptops. These national brand companies purchase their laptop from an ODM, original design manufacturer, such as Clevo, Compal, Conta, Wistron, Mytek, Arima, Inventec, Asus and MSI. They are the manufacturer of the motherboard. These manufacturer of the board are supply their board to the branded national brand companies. Then the national brand companies then customize the system with the processor, hard drive, RAM, DVD, wireless, Bluetooth and internal accessories, then install the Microsoft Windows and label the market in their own. So laptop board manufacturer means HP Compaq, manufacturer from the Wistron, Compal, Conta. When you open the HP laptop, the motherboard may be Compal, maybe Conta, maybe Inventec or maybe Wistron you will find. In a Dell, maybe Conta, Compal, Wistron, IBM, Wistron, Conta, Univel. These are the branded laptop models which manufacturing from these ODM, original device manufacturer. Laptop boards manufacturer supply to the below companies, like that Conta again sales to HP, Lenovo, Apple, Acer, like that. Compal sales to these, Wistron sales to these. On the board you will find some part number. Some laptop, that is HP CQ40, you will found like this, model number is this LA4117. LA4117 is a Compal. If somewhere is a Conta, it will be written as DAOF M9MB, that is a manufacturer of Conta. Inventec, their motherboard, it will be written like this. In the Wistron, it will be written like this, HP CQ50, you will found that these numbers are there. In the Sony, it will be written at MBX165, and in Asus, it will be written like that. Normally Asus manufacture their own. Lots of the motherboards of Asus is manufactured by their own only. So in ASUS it will be directly written the model number W7J, because ASUS self manufacture the boards. So these are the example how to identify the motherboard, who is the manufacturing of the motherboard is written on the motherboard itself. You can find on the board at any place near the RAM or near the CPU section, or somewhere it will be printed on the boards. Example of the Quanta models, we are giving example Quanta FL1, FL3, FM, like that. Its revision is also there. There is a lot. Revision means first plot they have made something, then make some changes, then they have made second A, like that, third B, like revisions are there. Example, if it is written Quanta FL1, you can find on the Google or net. It is a Lenovo IdeaPad S9 S10. Date of manufacturing also given. We have a list of all this Quanta, Wistron, Univel with the model number also. This is only example of some models, that is a Quanta models. This is Compal. If it is written LA5371 means it is a Lenovo Wi-Fi. If it is written LA5381, then the sort of Toshiba Satellite A500, L400, like that. Inventec also, the PCB has written like this, 6 number will be there, MB, like that. So we can identify which model number is there. These are the model Acer Aspire 3105, it will be written like this. In Univel, it will be written Univel 340. Univel you will find very less motherboards. Then also it may manufacturing ordinary means Packard, Fujitsu, Hasim, like that. Foxconn also manufacture for the Sony also, Acer, Netbook, HP, these are the models supplying by the Foxconn. And Wistron, AMD, okay, Wistron numbers are there, GM41, RIA and Wistron name is there, and it manufacture for these models, HP, Compaq, Dell, Lenovo, these are the manufacturing. And original device manufacturer market, how many market they are covering, like that. It is taken from the source Wikipedia, you can see on the net also. In a 2012, Quanta has a market is 53, means it has been made manufacture the 53.8 million boards. Compal making 37.8. Wistron make like this, all models details are given. These are manufacturing idea of 2012, 2011, like that. Different models they are manufacturing. So this is a market one summation from the websites. Now we will understand the block diagram of laptop boards. How to identify the block diagram. This is a old one boards, that is a north bridge with south bridge. You can see mainly there are CPU, north bridge, south bridge, IO IC, clock generator ICs, audio IC and LAN ICs. Audio, LAN, clock generator, IO, south, north and CPU ICs are there. And another power supply IC is also there. CRT, LCDs or connections are there. The main ICs are these. In a laptop there are main 6 chips: CPU, central processing unit, GMCH, graphic memory control hub, MCH, memory control hub, ICH, integrated control hub, IO IC and clock generator. Then additional audio and LAN IC is there. But in the new i3 i5 one single chip, that is a PCH, peripheral controller or platform control hub, you can say. In a latest board you can find this type of motherboard, that is an CPU connected with the AMD, that is a graphic card also, and the RAM also is connected with the CPU. Additional, instead of south bridge there is a PCH, and PCH connection like this: LAN, wireless, hard disk, ODC, KBC, card reader, all those connection is with the south bridge, means that a new mode it will be the PCH. And one IO IC will be there, that is connected with keyboard, touchpad, ROM. This is the latest boards, that is i3 i5 connections. This IC will be like this PCH, and all the connectivities are there. You can see the connectivity, that is an FDI. You can see FDI. These are the connection detail: DMI, USB, SATA, LPC, PCI X1, PCI X2, PCI X16. These are the connection detail. We will see this connection step by step afterwards. In a laptop schematic, this type of diagrams you can found, but before viewing the diagram you have to understand all the components. What is the meaning of this, what is the meaning of this, what is the work of this, what the component is this, capacitor, diode, and this is a MOSFET, this is ICs, whole we will understand shortly what is the function of this. In every 30-40 pages have this type of diagram. Here written is there which voltage, which pin number is there, you can identify pin number, the component, output, where the output is going on which page number, and at that page number is going what, that we will understand. See, if here is like this type of small connection, capacitor is going, here is no joint, it is thus bypassing. Both the signals are different. This is incoming, this is from top to bottom, and this is from left to right. There is a no joining, and here means it is joint with the mix, means it is joined with the bottom line, like this is a joint. Another, this symbol is for the crystal, you can find this symbol is for the crystals, and this symbol is for the resistors. You can find this is a ceramic capacitor. If this symbol is given PC20, here it will be written PC20 like that. And this symbol is for electrolyte capacitor, and this symbol is for ground, neutral, negative. These symbols are for the transistor, and this symbol is of connector. Okay, connector for touchpad or any connection, speaker, and all those connections are there. This symbol is for CN, means connection. Q symbol is for the transistor. PD means diode is there, power diode is there, diode symbol will be there like this, and this symbol is there. PL, power, L, induction is there, inductor symbols is like this, and it will be shown like this on the board, you can find like this. This is IC detail. IC first pin is here, second pin, like that conversion is there. IC pin detail, it will be count like that, VDD, CS, power good, enable, pad, like this. The IC pin detail will be like this. This symbol is in, means it coming to the ICs from this page number. This page number has in some IC, maybe any ICs, from there this signal is coming, that is a inward signals to this IC. This is your outward signals going from this IC, Bluetooth top signal to the Bluetooth or any component at which is on the 28 number page. This is in out both the signals, and this indicate the from the page number signals come and going. This is RX TX both, this is RX and this is TX. The MOSFET symbols will be like this. This is a 5-leg MOSFETs, 3-leg MOSFETs. Okay, this is 5-leg MOSFETs, new MOSFET. This is a 3-leg MOSFETs. This is a 3-leg MOSFETs for this, and this is an 8-leg MOSFETs. Amplifier is also there. This is the amplifier symbol. This is for the Zener diode. Zener diode will be like this, and these indicate the power supply to which page. Suppose RTC VCC is going on this page, this is going on this page, this all different voltage is to indicate on which page. Mainly you can see 3.3 watt S0 is going to all the ICs. This is IC indicate on the page, and this is also another symbol where the V 1.5, 3.5, which 3 watt PCU where it is supplying, that is showing. Understanding laptop schematic diagram. Okay, the connection detail. What is a connection detail, that we will understand. CN, if there is written CN means connector, D is equal to diode, R is equal to resistor. If there in any diagram it will be written C means capacitor, U means chip, XY or crystal, U or Q is may be MOSFET, L is equal to coil, H is equal to hole, pad, pad means the touch, SW switch, power Q, power D, PU, like that. Power Q means power MOSFET, diode, like this symbol will be there. Now we will see the connections detail. Before going the connections, we will go on the schematic diagram, opening the schematic diagram, and we will understand this power where it is going. We can see the schematic diagram will be like this. Schematic is like this. This is your CPU, this is your PCH, this is FM98, means Dell Latitude 1558 models diagram is there. This is your block diagram. When we go to the next page, it will be the power sequence. See here the schematic block diagram. This is a page number. On which page number? You can see the page number here also. For the CPU is a 345 page number. For PCH IC detail is on this page number. Here it is in page number 42, 45, battery charging. All the page number are given. Here is a total 60 page, and in the 60 page whole motherboard diagram is given. You can check whole diagram is given. Okay, in the second page we will see the page number of the IC. In the second page there is an detail of the page number. Page 1 is a schematic diagram, page 2 is a front page, 3 to 6 is a CPU, 7 to 12 is a PCH, 13 to 14 is a DDR3, clock generator, blank page, like this. All those point which connection. If you have a SATA problem, you can go on the page number 35 and find the problems. Touchpad, keyboard, switch, LED, all those problems. And here is a power supply plan. Suppose power SRC is going on which page, so here it is written. If it is written on 24, means we can understand 24 is for the LCD connection. So this signal is going here also. You can identify like this. HDMI LCD connection also require 24. Then power SRC going on 30 page. 30 page means the signal is flash RTC. Flash RTC also required like this. All this voltage going on which page, which components, like supply are there. 5 watt always going on this page. 3.3 always going on these ICs. So these are the page number where the power is supplying. You can check. This is the main power. This is RTC, large power, starting power, 8051 power, SLP. These whole details is there. Control signal means how it is on from 0 to S5. Always on is enable this power. SUS on signal is enabling this SUS power. Run on signal status on these signals. These are the power sequence. So this is one board. Now we will see the laptop sections. See, these are the connection type. You can see IDE PATA. IDE PATA will be have this type of legs. We will show on the schematic also, but first we will show here only. IDE PATA. Next, PCI X16 connection. When we will found a PCI X16 connection, what is the meaning of 16? See, 16 pin for each RXP, RXN, TXP, TXN. You can see here 16 wire, 16 bit connection, that is an RX. Okay, RX and RX. Okay, RXP, RXN. See, RXN and RXP. These two type of RX and R. TXP, TXN. This is a connection used for the graphic chips. In a graphic chip you can find, in a graphic chip we will show you the graphic chip connection, that will be like this, PCIe Express. This is your motherboard, Dell Inspiron 13Z. Here you can see the PCIe Express connection, RX, TX to 16 bit, 16 bit, 16 bit, 16 bit. This is your PCIe Express graphic controller. These signals here also it is written. You can check here PCIe X16. So this connection is PCIe X16 to the graphic ICs, and from graphic ICs one connection is LVDS, one connection is HDMI, DDR and DP. Like these connections are there. Here is a PCIe simple, PCI USB 2, all the HDA, SATA, LPC. These all are the connection. First of all, we have seen the PCIe. Older hard disks, instead of SATA, they are using IDE PATA, that we have shown it. So this is your connections detail. That is your PCIe 16-bit connection. Next, PCIe X1 means 1 bit, 1 for RXP, 1 for RX neutral, 1 for TXP, 1 for TX and 1. If it is written PCIe X3 means 33 bit for N1, P1, N1, P1 like that, N1 N1, RX TX 1 2 3, 3 bit are there. 2 for return, line like this, PCIX 3 bit. These are the connection. HDMI high definition multimedia interface will be the signals like that, data 0, data 1, data 2 and clock. These are the main signal. PCH data 0, 1 2, 1 1, 2 2 and clock. If it is written DMI direct media interface, it will be something like this. RX 0123, P 0123, N 0123, RX P 0123. For PRX, CRX, PTX like that connections are there. So RX, DMI RX 1212 like this DMI connection will be there. If we are going the FDI flexible display interface, then it will be connection with like this 4 bit 0 to 4, 0 to 4. For TX again 0 to 4 and 0 to 4, two types of connection for P, neutral and phase like that. These are the connection for different components. If you go LCDs, that is an LVDS will also getting the signals like that 4 bit. LCD 0 1 2 3 4. In some case it will be only 2 use, or in some case it will be 4 using. So 0 1 for data, 0 1 for data, TX out 0 1 2 3, 0 1 2 0 1 2, 3 bit and clock, data, and that is a backlight, enable backlight, nodal VD, power, clock, data. These are the main signal for LCDs. If we are connecting on a monitor, then the RGB controller. RGB means red, green or blue. Red, green and blue, that is an RGB. Clock data, horizontal synchronous, vertical synchronous. These are the connections. If it is SATA X, then there will be 2 out 2 in, that is a 2 RX, neutral, phase, TX like this, 4 types of connection. If you will see the USB, then the USB there is a 2 RX TX 2 types of connection, N4 P4, N3 P3 like that, plus minus for both clock data. These are the 2 types of connection for USB 2. If we go on LPC terminal, LPC means least pin count bus, then there will be LPC at 0 1 2 3, frame, reset, gate. These are the main signals. These LPC will come and go to IOIC to South Bridge like that. SPI serial peripheral port means the flash IC will connected with the clock, CS0, CS1, MOSY, like this connection will be there for the SPI flash. And RTC real-time clock crystals will be connections like this. The RTC required the CMOS battery, so here is the RTC, and RTC also getting the CMOS power. So CMOS power has an RTC in power. Here is a 3.3 watt for CMOS battery, and this CMOS battery goes to power to RTC section, and from that the clock crystals is connected. The components codes in the short form abbreviation. AC means alternating current. You can see all those short forms if you want to find anything. This is how to trace out the laptop schematic diagram. Okay, we will show you again once we will see the schematic overview, how to identify the schematic diagram. See, this is your first page of the laptop schematic diagram, is a block diagram. When we go on the second page will be power detail, which block diagram has in which page and which voltage is supplying. Third, the IC's detail is there, power sequence. This is boot sequence, how the power stage, step by step, SLP3, when these all power enable, disable like this supply is there. Then this power is a supplies, clock generator, CPU, north bridge. These all are the signals what we have to trace. We already understand you which connection means what, the symbols, what is an identify. This is your ground pin, means all these pin are ground connected. Identify the pin number is BT5, BT7. These are the pins detail. Which leg it is connection is a pin number is here 1 2 3 4. It is send and receive. These symbols are here. it is inward, this is outward inward, both like this signals are there. Here the signal data bus and which pin number is there, it is also written, pin number is there. If it is IC, it will be pin number, and if it is a graphic IC like that, then B13, D13, C, A14, that is a BGA ICs are there. This symbol is a pad, you can have seen the pad. This is outgoing, this is incoming signals, this is crystal symbols, this is ceramic capacitor symbols, this is your resistor symbols. All symbols you can identify. You can open the 2-3 mother schematic diagram and views all those symbols. This is your total 57 page. All page has a different ICs, SATA, PATA, LCD, CPU, North Bridge, South Bridge, ICH, audio, LAN, connections, voltage, supply, ground, each and every pin detail is there. You can find shortcut also if you want anything. Suppose you want RTC signals, you can find through these also. You can type here RTC, the RTC where it is written, it will come. If you want a particular signal, you can search on the net also with the help of voltage. If you want this voltage, Vin voltage, then you can cut, you can find through the voltage, it will show VDDA like that. If you understand on the motherboard there is a IC number, so you can IC number, or you can find this way also. If you want to know U8, it is written on the board U8, you can identify U8, so it will show the IC number which is there. On the laptop motherboard, on the next video we will show you on the laptop motherboard identify the components BQ, CQ, that we can identify. Okay, so this is your demo for laptop schematic diagram tracing. You just trace out the different motherboards, then you will understand. Okay, thank you. It's Mr. Khan from INTERSOFT.